What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we're going to be drawing Ultimate Piccolo. So this is from the new Dragon Ball movie. So it's pretty much standard Piccolo, but he's kind of more yellowy green rather than normal green. So, but it's kind of a cool pose anyway to draw, no matter what color you want to do. So, landscape page, use a pencil eraser, hit pause if I move too fast, right? So that's what's good about YouTube and drawing tutorials. You can just pause the video and catch up. So his head is like nearly in profile. So when a character's in profile, I like to start with the nose. All right, so we'll go center point. My page is about here. We'll just come up, right? And we're going to add kind of a letter, sort of L sort of shape. So it goes down this way and then in, like so. Right, kind of like a letter L. And then in Dragon Ball, of course, we have the shadow underneath the nose. So then up here, his brow sort of sticks out like that. And then it goes back here. And then we have his frown, right, that goes over his eye. So it goes down and then across like that. Like a big sweeping tick going back that way, like a check mark or a tick. And then this curves up the back and then into there. So his eye then is in underneath this shape, right? And it's typical Dragon Ball eyes. We have small diagonal line and a long diagonal line just there. And then you just join those two together. Like so. And Piccolo's eyes, in this picture anyway, they have a sort of a dark shadow in the corner, sort of like an extra sort of dark section here. But maybe up here too, just thicken up this sort of area around his eyes a little bit. And then his iris, his eye inside here, you just do a little semicircle underneath his eyebrow. And I think they're just black, so I'll color it in and you can leave a highlight. So if you just color it in like so, and then leave like a white highlight somewhere, just there. And then he has some like forehead frown lines like so. And some cheek marks, you know, those Dragon Ball check marks sort of on his cheek here. So his face is nearly in profile. It's a little bit 3/4, right? So what that means is like the eyebrow on this side, kind of, we can see a little bit of it. So it comes out from his nose, goes up like that, and goes around, joins his head sort of somewhere there. And you'll have sort of wrinkle lines there, and the center line for his skull, like that, kind of like a frown line. And then we can see a little bit of his cheek, just here, comes around the nose. So that line will continue for the side of his face, right? So it'll come down from the shadow, the tip of this shadow on his nose, out to there, around for his chin, and then his jaw will go back here somewhere, and up towards his ear. It's the shape for the bottom half of the face. And then his mouth, just here real close to the nose, right? So we've got like a little curve up and down. And then like a cheek line there, and a shadow just underneath his bottom lip. I think he has a line for cheekbones or something here as well. So you got a big ear here, right? So it just comes out like top of the, just above his eyebrow here, right? Starts about there. So it's real big elf-like ears. that. And then he could do lines on the inside. So like line on top here. So out to a point kind of here, back around to there. Like so. And seems to be like a bit of a shadow inside here. And some more lines just inside that ear. So he's got a big round head then that goes all the way up to the top of my page and all the way around, right? So it's like, it's this whole space, right? Up again. So like this will go that height or more. It might go off my page a little bit. But here to here would bring it to like the top of his head, okay? So we'll go out, starting like this. And we're going to bring it around to the ear about here. Okay, so like this space. I'm going to try go the whole way around. It might go off the top of my page a little bit, but right, kind of like that. Went off a little bit there, but if you have more room, you could just bring that around. So like here to here, it's about the same as here to top of his head. Right, and then we have his antenna. So we've got sort of just kind of sticks up here, comes down. Little round section here, and then back up around to there, and a bottom on it, on his head. Then sticking off this side, comes out, goes around there. Like so. And of course you can erase that line if you go over the line for his head. And another line back here. And he's got some like scratches and dirt marks and stuff from the fight. Stuff like that. So he's kind of side on, it's a fight pose. So his shoulder is the closest thing to us on this side, right? So we can see the back of his neck. Just there, and then like the line for his spine is kind of here. And his purple shirt goes around like so, and then down this way like that, right? It meets his bicep here, which will bump down that way. And we'll get in just the shape for his back, just to get everything in the right place. So this comes out, down, in, because we have some bumps for his clothing a couple of times, down into there. We have his shoulder in this area. So this will like go around here. So I'll say like where his purple sleeve goes around the shoulder. Like so, right? And then he's got that red line around his shoulder, which comes around here. There, and then another one of those line around, just like an edge. And in there's red, and then he has those lines on those pads that Namekians have. 3 that I can see. And then his sort of arm goes off that way then. And like there's another red thing here around his bicep. There. And then lines on it like that. Yeah. So that's his shoulder, and you could have some like more fold lines and things going around here, just to show that the fabric is like folding around his muscles and stuff. Kind of like that. Right, so then the front of his neck is here, so we can just see like his Adam's apple kind of sticking out there, and then it goes down behind his clothing, and then you have a neck muscle line there, some anatomy for the trapezius going this way. Then we can see like a bump for like one of his chest muscles, right? But it's real thin because it's turned away from us, right? So like sticks out here, and like so. And he's holding one fist up. This arm is extended with another fist, like off the page somewhere. We can see one. If you wanted, you can end it there if you just like it like that. But and you don't want to draw hands, because who likes drawing hands? Nobody. Nobody, I tells you. So we'll start his arm, right, coming out this way. There, change direction and up. Right, and then another curved line just there. And then we have his wristband. Comes around like so. And that has a double, so it's two of those. This one goes underneath his thumb, so we can't really see it. Just like the bottom of his hand or something there. And like so. Okay. So that's the bottom of his hand. It's like this W kind of shape, you know, that you have on the bottom of your hand. Two bumps. Then we have knuckles on this side and a thumb on the other. So we'll go up the knuckle side first. So it goes up, in. And then it goes up, down to there. And then we'll bring it up, down. 4 knuckles all together. The index one sticks out the most, right? So it goes up here, and then down. And then the index finger comes out, down. And each of these fingers, they're like closed over, and the thumb is like sitting on top of these two. See, like that's how when you make a fist, the thumb comes over these, right? So we'll draw that in first. Comes down, around, kind of up to the back here. And then this will go down to meet that and down there. And he's got like these sharp nails, like that, and maybe some like knuckle lines there. So in the index and middle finger, like are covered, see, by that. So they come out, so it goes up to there. And then we'll go back towards that middle of that knuckle, the gap there. And the bottom of that finger goes up, like there. And then the ring finger, and his, ring finger there. That's a mistake, that's a hand line. So that's the ring finger, and then the little fingers here. And then up to there, to there. And then we got like these knuckle lines on each one, kind of like these V's or something just going in. Very simple way of doing them. And then some lines on the knuckles. And the line going down. Muscle line there, and then the lines on his hand. But I think that is everything. That is how to draw Ultimate Piccolo. It's how to draw normal Piccolo as well, but I'll probably color in that yellow color. Hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.